Welcome to Cloudcast, where you get an inside look at St. Cloud, Florida's local government. Whether you live, work, or play here, we're bringing you the information you need to better understand your city. Cloudcast is hosted by our communications team, including Miriam Batchelder, Andrew Sullivan, Deborah Carson, and Jay B. Miller. Thanks for listening in to Cloudcast.
So welcome, everybody, to another edition of the award-winning City of St. Cloud podcast. We are joined today with Miriam Batchelder, our Director of Communications.
Hello, everybody.
Jay B. Miller, our amazing mixmaster.
Hi, everybody.
And our special guest for the day is Richard Tonks, the City Fire Marshal. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Now, you've got an amazing breadth of experience with the city and the fire department, and you have responded to a lot of incidents. Can you tell us a little bit about your work in fire prevention and fire safety?
Well, I've been working in fire prevention since 2013 now. I've been with the City of St. Cloud since 2001, but I've been the fire marshal working on fire prevention since 2013. I've responded to many fires. I investigate every fire in the city, and I do public education, so we know what starts a fire. We know which programs we need to push out to the public to help teach them to protect themselves. And over the years, I've noticed that one of the leading causes of fires in the city and nationwide is cooking fires.
We're heading into the holiday season, and I know one of the key focuses on your end, Chief, is cooking safety and fire prevention, of course.
Cooking fires happen every day nationwide, but the three dates that do have the most number of cooking fires is Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day, according to NFPA.
Anything that would tie those three dates to more fires occurring than anything else?
Well, there's more cooking going on, even though people who can't cook or usually don't cook.
That would be me. That's why I'm in the room today. People who cannot cook but try to cook. It's Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, so all the weekend warriors come out and they do their cooking, but one of the biggest things is they're distracted. They have family around, holiday events going on in their house, so they get distracted with the food on the stove, and unattended cooking is what leads to a majority of the cooking fires.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to cook many things at once, or just people around are pulling them in different directions, for sure. Let's talk about some of the ways that people can reduce their risk of cooking fires, like just some general best practices for...
Stay out of the kitchen, Miriam. Okay, that's number one.
That was number one on my list.
Rich, what else you got?
So the biggest leading cause of cooking fires is unattended cooking. That's the important thing. Make sure you do not leave your stove or anything.
So there needs to be a designated kitchen
watcher,
designated cooker.
It's like when you have a pool party, somebody has to watch the kids. You got to assign somebody to watch the stove.
Yeah.
And the...
Well, if there's something hot, somebody should be paying attention to it, whether that's inside, outside at a grill or a smoker.
Yeah,
somebody should be there. And
yeah, I definitely agree. And studies and reality definitely shows it. Other things you can do is when you're cooking, make sure you don't put things too high of heat. Make sure you have a lid big enough for the pan close by when you're cooking. Don't have any combustibles on your stove or near your stove. Combustibles, I'm talking about anything that could catch fire.
It's a giant roll of paper towels sitting right next to you.
Paper towels.
The kitchen dish cloth, the drying rack.
The cloth, all
Wait,
stuff.
back up to the lid. Why is that important? For people.
Well, the lid's important to be able to smother a fire if it starts in the pan, especially if you're frying something. Don't have loose clothes. You don't want very loose hanging sleeves over the burner, especially if you have a gas stove where there's some open flame. People have gotten hurt that way.
Pull your hair back.
And
it's not the 90s anymore, but not all that hair gel and hairspray. It's very flammable.
That stuff's pretty flammable.
Very flammable, yeah.
So we want to eliminate the combustibles as much as we can that are right around the cooking area. That makes perfect sense.
Yes, and then as far as kids, make sure kids aren't cooking unattended. Make sure you teach your kids how to cook if they are going to cook. Make sure they don't distract you, especially around the holidays. Grandmas and moms like to get their kids in the kitchen and cook and bake and everything else. So just keep an eye on them and watch for pets. You don't want pets distracting you or tripping you, because if you're moving a pan with some hot grease and stuff. If the pet trips you, that could be disastrous.
You know, Chief Tonks, you're making a great case just for going out.
Right.
Going out to
That's
dinner
really
on
the
Thanksgiving
safest.
and
Or
Christmas.
go to someone else's house.
Commercial kitchen fires is next week.
Oh,
You forgot to say that when the parade is on and the Rockettes come on and you have to go to the living room to dance with them, don't leave the stove unattended. Is that not part of your Thanksgiving tradition?
It is now.
Okay, great. Okay. You're missing out.
So we covered kind of all of the ways to prevent the fire from happening. We do all that, but the fire happens anyway. What are some bits of fire safety equipment that we can have nearby, or even not specifically fire equipment, just handy materials that can help put out a fire quickly?
The best thing to do is to keep a lid that's big enough for the pan close by, so that if the fire does happen in the pan, which is where most of them do happen, you can cover the lid, and that's going to smother the fire. It's going to take away the oxygen. So cover the lid, turn the burner off to take away the heat, and don't leave the kitchen. Stay in the kitchen. Make sure the fire doesn't reignite or spread anywhere. And if you have any doubts, call 911. And then they do make a small, I think they call it a fire blanket now. It's a small little thing you can put over a pan. The nice thing with that is you don't have to worry about having the proper size lid for the pan. This can fit over any of it. You can buy them at any hardware store. And then you should have a fire extinguisher in your kitchen. Yep. Do not use the fire extinguisher on a grease fire. Don't use water on a grease fire either, because that will spread the fire significantly. After you put the lid on the pan or put the fire blanket on the pan, I would use the fire extinguisher to put out any fires that start igniting around the stove, curtains and anything on the counter, that type of thing. And then if fire gets out of control or you're unsure if it's out, just get out and call 911.
Yep. Yeah, and I think a lot of people try to stay and try to manage or help the fire more, and it would honestly be so much faster and safer to just let the professionals come out and handle it.
Yes.
Rather than put yourself into more danger.
One of the biggest issues that we do have several times a year, people want to put the fire out, so they grab the pan that's on fire, go to their sink, and put the water on it, and now the fire kind of almost a little explosion. Now it catches the curtains and everything on fire. Or people grab the flaming pan and go to run out to their sliding door to throw it out back, and they forget their sliding door's closed. And as the pan hits the window, the grease comes back and burns them. You'd be surprised how many times that's actually happened here in the city.
Yikes.
So to bring it back home, to summarize where we've been today, we want to make sure that you're supervising your cooking. There's an adult there watching the cooking, that we are keeping our combustible, flammable materials a safe distance away, arm's length away from whatever we're cooking. Keep our pets and our children safe as well. And if we need it, call 911 and let our fire department come out and handle the problem for you. It's much safer that way. Option B, as Jay also mentioned, you can go out to eat.
You can go out to eat.
Maybe I watch too much YouTube,
Maybe.
but I feel like we can't end a podcast on holiday cooking safety without talking about deep fryers and frozen turkeys. I mean, the videos are spectacular, but I don't want that in my
videos
house.
Look neat, but that actually is
It's
a
very
big
dangerous.
problem.
Yes.
People put frozen turkeys in the hot grease, causes them to essentially blow up, and as the grease spills over onto the open flame below, it creates a huge fireball. People misjudge how much oil they put in the pan, so once they put the turkey in, it overflows, and that creates the same effect. And people have been burned and killed and lost their homes because of that. I
have actually seen that happen firsthand. Even with people trying and being supposedly careful. My wife, we were getting ready to deep fry turkey like that, and my wife was getting the turkey all prepped, and it was all, it was frozen, but she thought she got all the water out of it, There was still a little bit left in there. It was just a little bit. It wasn't even that much. But it shot a column of flame. I mean, thank God she wasn't standing over it. She put it in, and it shot a column of flame up. And there are like singe marks next to our carport to this day still from that.
Have you tried deep frying a turkey since then?
No. Actually,
okay,
no,
good,
I don't
good.
think. Now, with hot wings, that's another story, but not turkey.
Not the turkey.
Have you tried going out to eat?
Yeah, well, I know I should follow my own best advice.
Follow your own advice, Jake.
So while I'm here, one quick question I have for you too, Chief. What would you say, is it safe to say that maybe alcohol consumption is also a contributing factor to some of this type of stuff?
Yes, I'm sure that definitely could be. I mean, obviously alcohol impairs our judgment and distracts us. And
so that all goes back to having the designated cook in the kitchen, no drinking, being in there the whole time.
No dancing with the Rockettes.
Right.
Who does that?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe you do.
Okay, I completely do.
Okay.
But I'm not cooking, so we've established that part.
Well, thank you again, Chief Tonks, for joining us today. As we mentioned, that this may come out for holiday season and holiday cooking, but all of this is great advice year-round to keep us safe. So
yes, it is.
Thank you again, and we appreciate you all for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for stopping by. That's it for this edition of Cloudcast. Don't forget to like, follow, rate, and review, and we'll see you next time on Cloudcast.